Yeah, welcome to another wonderful edition. I can tell you yesterday it was not easy, and if you're a football lover across the world, you just have to see what Manchester United did yesterday. It was fantastic. It was amazing. Not a lot of person actually expected Manchester United to put up the kind of display, the kind of fight that they put on yesterday. But they did well. They did well. It was fantastic. It was awesome for them to come. That's just the truth. It was beyond imagination. It was beyond imagination. Yesterday, Manchester United doing what makes football attractive to football enthusiasts, what made football, lovely to football lovers yesterday. That's what they did, and it was fantastic. It was awesome. They did well. They came into the game. Okay, yeah. Right now we are commending them. Yeah, let's talk about the commendation for what they did go into the Europa semi-final. They are still unbeaten. First leg it was a draw. They were not beaten. Second leg, that's 90 minutes. Second leg, 90 minutes, it was still draw. They're still unbeaten in Europe this season. They're not good at home, that's in EPL. They are not good in any other cup at home, within their terrain, within their domain in England, right? London. Now, but in Europe, Manchester United are unbeaten. They are unbeaten, and they are still going to the semi-finals unbeaten. Now they cannot be projecting a win for themselves. They have two games to go. They have two games to go. Two games, they will be champion. Semi-final and final. Semi-finals and finals. Tottenham Hotspur as well. Tottenham Hotspur as well. So these two teams, they are not good locally. Let's put it down. They are not good in their league. Manchester United, very poor. They are 13 in the league, in the position. Tottenham, very poor. They are not good. I think they are between 11 to 15. They are not good at all this season. But these two teams are still in Europe. Will it be all English team battling it out? It is possible that it will just be England EPA team, Tottenham, Manchester United, that will be battling it out. But yesterday, Manchester United doing what they need to do to survive these guys. They were at first half, Manchester United, they were already 2 goals up against Lyon just today. If you watch the match, if you miss the match, that's the most painful part. If you miss the match and you didn't follow the live update, you miss a lot, because it was like fireworks back to back. First half, Manchester United dominated. It was like, okay, we are done. Don't deal. We just come back second half and we just relax, spread our wings, and just enjoy football. That was it. That was the idea. That should have been the plan. But Leon said, no, we are not just going to let this game, just go like that. You can't just beat us like that, 2 goals today. No. Second half, Leon team grew into the game. Before you know it, 2-1. Before you know it, 2-2. And that is how the 90 minutes ended. Extra time, no goal, no winner. See, yesterday match, you can't just take your eyes off the screen. It's just like what happened in France. That is in Saudi Arabia, the World Cup final between France and Argentina. It's close to it. We can use that to describe it. It's close to it. Like this is what almost happened. Manchester United doing something fantastic, doing something amazing, doing something, so peculiar, to ensure that they get victory out of that game just today. And it was for all Manchester United, hard off for Manchester United. I must tell you, hard for Manchester United. It was great, it was amazing, it was fantastic for them just today. They did well. And as a Manchester United fan all over the world, I must say congratulations. I must say a big congratulations to them, because it was fantastic. It was amazing for the team, and they did absolutely well yesterday. Something that nobody actually expected. Yeah, a win was possible for Manchester United. People expected Manchester United to win. People expected Manchester United to win that game. They let 2 goals lead slide away when they went to Lyon to play first leg. Yeah, 2 goals lead, they let it slide. But coming back to Old Trafford with their record in Europe, at least there was this 80% chance for Manchester United to actually win that game yesterday, which at first half, it was showing that, yeah, this guy, they will win this league. They will win the game, because at first half, they were already 2 goals up yesterday. But something just happened. All of a sudden, at second half, Lyon grew into the game, and it was all messed up for Manchester United. Their game plan messed up. The players, they were not attentive or calculative or focused enough. Probably their 2 goals lead was entered into their head, and Lyon took advantage of that, and they scored. First goal, second goal. 90 minutes, Manchester United were out. But right now, Manchester United can dream of winning Europa League. They are unbeaten in Europe. From group stage to the quarterfinal yesterday, they are unbeaten. They have not been defeated. Even at yesterday, the first leg, they were not defeated. Yesterday, not defeated. So going into the semi-final, undefeated. Barcelona were undefeated before they played their second leg quarterfinal against Borussia Dortmund, which Borussia Dortmund defeated them. Yeah, they are still there. They're going into the semi-final. But Manchester United, they are passed through the group stage. All the teams that they have to play in group stage, get into the knockout stage, get into the quarterfinal, undefeated. And now they are into semi-final. So there's this belief that is growing, just like the belief that is growing. I think England team, they are really good this season in Europe. Tottenham Hotspur in Europe, Chelsea in Europe, Manchester United still in Europe, and then Arsenal still in Europe. 4 teams. I think that have guaranteed them of getting 5 teams into Champions League next season, irrespective of what happened at the league. They have already secured that. Europe, England, the English team have already, EPL have already guaranteed that they will be sending 5 teams to the Champions League. Now, it might get to 7 or 6, because when you win the FA Cup, there is a chance when you win FA Cup, you would be guaranteeing a place in going into the Champions League. Yeah, when you win FA Cup. That's number 1, when you win FA Cup. So Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, and Manchester City. Manchester City has the hope. Not Manchester City and Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa, they have the chance. But should anyone miss out of it and still qualify, should anyone miss out, like Liverpool, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United, is it not is that Chelsea or Tottenham that is there? Should they miss out 5 positions from one first position to fifth position, they are guaranteed of Champions League because the point that English team have accumulated is enough for them to actually go into that. But if Crystal Palace win the FA Cup, they will go to the Champions League. Yeah, they will be qualified to go to the Champions League. That will make it 6. Should Manchester United, who are 13 in the league position, should they win the Europa League, they will also go to Champions League. So you see this big team who are in Europe and they are doing great, good. The only way Manchester United can play Euro football next season is if they win the Europa League. So why would they believe? Why would they dream? Why would they have these, this momentum spread up out of them that yes, we can believe? I think by today we'll be seeing a draw. We'll be giving an update in my Facebook page of the team that they are going to be meeting because they have already played. Tottenham Hotspur gets into a qualification. I think Frankfurt for Germany. I think they also qualify something like that. Warsaw defeated Chelsea, but Chelsea have already made a good account of themselves, and they are still on board despite belief. They are still on board despite belief yesterday. Nobody actually expected them to be defeated yesterday. That's just the truth. Nobody expected Manchester United to be defeated, Chelsea to be defeated yesterday. But it happened. Things happen. Most times things happen like that. So Manchester United have the cause to believe that yes, they can do something, yes, they can win something, and they can move ahead. So it's imperative. It's imperative for us to note here that it's for the good of Manchester United playing in Europe next season to actually win the Europa League. If they have that in the back of their mind, if they have that as dream, then it's possible for them to actually fight more. Just the same way for Arsenal. Arsenal has a date with destiny. They are playing PSG. They have a date with destiny to actually fight for Champions League glory in first time in their life. So there are a lot to fight for. That's just the truth. There are a lot to fight for. A lot to fight for Manchester United and Arsenal. So we are not talking much about Arsenal this beautiful day. We are talking about Manchester United and what they have achieved for themselves. An unlikely hero emerged yesterday. I think he has scored. Maguire has scored. We are talking about Maguire. Maguire has scored some vital goal for them before now. And yesterday, he just got the knockout punch against Lyon. He just got the knockout punch against Lyon. And I think Lyon gave a good account of themselves. The truth be told, Manchester United as a team is bigger than Lyon, the Lyon team. So, but yesterday, they gave a good account of themselves. At home, Manchester United were riding on them 2-0. This guy came into the game and he ended 2-2 at home. So they really gave an exciting game. They really press on, show to their fan that your time, your money spent was not wasted. They didn't give up and they fought hard. So it was by chance and luck that Manchester United put through. If not, it would have been so shameful. It could have been so devastating for Manchester United should Lyon have won that game and knocked them out of the Europa League. Coach Amorim would have been sacked yesterday. That's just the truth of the matter. He could have been sacked yesterday. But a great turn of events, and this guy, they stay focused, determined, and they never let go. I think that belief, if Manchester United, the way they are fighting in Europe, if you see what happened when they let 2 goals lead slide, that's the problem in the league. If not because of the 30 minutes extra time, Manchester United would have gotten 1 point out of it. Would have gotten 1 point out of it yesterday. So it's kind of frustrating for Manchester United fans to see their players, their team not meeting up at times. That's again another thing we should also be talking about Europa League. No more talking about how bad their season is or was in the league, if or should they win the Europa League. So if Manchester win the Europa League, all negativity about their negative display in the league will be forgotten. That's just the truth. They are unbeaten now. You can say, they are not good at home domestically, but they are good in Europe. So they commendable. Meaning they where their strength lies, that's where they actually pitching their teams, right? They are not good at home, but they are good outside. It's better, they bringing something to the fans to cheer. Yeah, they are not good. Good team in APL, they are not good in Europe. Liverpool is sure of winning the league, but they're not good. They're not good in Europe. So, is the possibility that if Manchester United win the Europa League, and that's also another thing. If Manchester United win the Europa League, they will be playing in Champions League, which Liverpool, Arsenal will be playing in Champions League next season. Now, look at it where it gets tricky. If Manchester United win the Europa League and Arsenal fail to win the Champions League, Manchester United will be done as more successful, to Arsenal. At the end of the day, these two teams will also be playing in Europe. Arsenal will be playing in Europe next season. Manchester United will be playing in Europe next season. It doesn't matter the process you get there, so long you get there through the legal means. So Arsenal can play in Europe next season through league qualification, and Manchester United, if they win the Europa League, they will be playing in Europe in the Champions League by winning the Europa League. So see the way football, actually mig around to actually make it a unified whole. So it's fantastic. It's amazing to see Manchester United just today actually gave Red Devil fans something to share. It is commendable. Appreciate them. They did an amazing job and excellent work what they did yesterday. So it's something very, very beautiful, something that everyone should commend them for. Yeah, that's why we're dedicating this period to actually commend Manchester United for what they have done and for what they are proving yesterday that they can do. So it's fantastic. Great job for them. Great job for them. And we just hope that they can continue doing this thing that they have done, that it will not just end today. They should continue doing it. They should continue fighting, because it's not over or thing is over. So Manchester United giving a good account of themselves just today. They should continue doing that, and they will see more support. You just have to see the Old Trafford exploded when Maguire scored that vital goal just today. Old Trafford exploded. The team, the players, the fans, they were happy because a lot of people were dumbfounded at the tone of event just today. Flabbergasted, chaotic at the end of the day when the back of the net shook when Maguire scored that vital goal. You see, that goal will be more vital should they qualify to the final and should they win the Europa League. If not, you're just going to talk about it the next season. But I must tell you, if Manchester United continue this their road, next season will be more terrible for them. A defender, I think Costa Mori has deployed Maguire as his hidden instrument to the front as to the back. And that's a mistake they keep making. So thank you for joining us this beautiful morning. We appreciate, commend your effort for your time of joining us this beautiful morning. See you some other time.